Hello students, here we will discuss important questions from chapter number 21, Neural Control and Coordination in this video. Question number 1. Observe the flow chart of major parts of human neural system and fill the empty boxes from A to F. See the flow chart. यहाँ पर human nervous system का flow chart दिया हुआ है. Human nervous system is divided into two parts, A and B. A is central nervous system and B is peripheral nervous system. Further check B. The peripheral nervous system is divided into two divisions. यहाँ पर C and somatic neural system लिखा हुआ है. C is autonomic nervous system. Now come to next C. Autonomic nervous system is further classified into D and E. D is sympathetic nervous system and E is parasympathetic nervous system. Now finally come to A, which is central nervous system. It includes F and spinal cord. F is brain. Clear? Question number 2. What technical term is given to A, the canal that passes through the midbrain? It is cerebral aqueduct which passes through the midbrain. B. The four round lobes or swellings found on the dorsal side of midbrain. The dorsal portion of the midbrain consists of mainly four round swellings or lobes. They are called as corpora quadrigemina. C. The complex structure formed by inner parts of cerebral hemispheres and group of associated deep structures like amygdala and hippocampus, etc. This complex structure is limbic lobe or limbic system. Note important point. This limbic system is involved in regulation of sexual behavior, expression of emotional reactions like excitement, pleasure, rage and fear, and also help in the motivation. Question number 3. The following flow chart gives the steps in the generation and conduction of a nerve impulse along a nerve fiber. Fill in the blanks A, B, C, D, E and F. At resting state or polarized state of the neuron, जो इलेक्ट्रिकल पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस होता है अक्रॉस द प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन, इट इज कॉल्ड एज रेस्टिंग पोटेंशियल. सो हेयर ए इज रेस्टिंग पोटेंशियल. नेक्स्ट, व्हेन न्यूरॉन इज स्टिमुलेटेड एट अ पॉइंट, देन देयर इज अ रैपिड इनफ्लक्स ऑफ बी. इट इज सोडियम आयंस. जैसे ही एक पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट पर न्यूरॉन स्टिमुलेट होता है, इमीडिएटली उस पॉइंट पर सोडियम आयंस रैपिडली न्यूरॉन के अंदर एंटर करना स्टार्ट कर देते हैं. एज अ रिजल्ट द आउटर साइड बिकम्स नेगेटिवली चार्ज. सो हेयर सी इज नेगेटिवली चार्ज. फर्दर द मेम्ब्रेन इज डी, मीन्स मेम्ब्रेन इज depolarized at that point, and the potential difference across the membrane is called E. It is the action potential. Finally, the permeability of the membrane to B or to sodium ions is very short-lived, and the membrane potential A or resting potential is restored. That is, membrane is F, means membrane is repolarized again. Question number 4, part A. Name the cranial meninges that cover the brain. Actually, human brain is well protected by the skull, and inside the skull, the brain is covered with three cranial meninges consisting of outer layer dura mater, middle layer arachnoid and inner layer pia mater. Part B. Give one function of the following. Number 1, cerebrum. It is a part of forebrain. It is connected with memory, intelligence and motor signaling to skeletal muscles. Number 2, hypothalamus. It is also a part of forebrain. It has centers to control body temperature, thirst and hunger and secretes neurohormones. Part 3. Medulla. It is a part of hindbrain and it has centers which control cardiovascular reflexes, gastric secretions and respiration. Part 4. Cerebellum. It is also a part of hindbrain. It controls the coordination of muscular activities and posture of the body. Question number 5. The flow of impulse in a nerve is unidirectional. Give reasons. Nerve impulse एक ही डायरेक्शन में मूव करती है. Its flow is unidirectional. क्योंकि न्यूरोट्रांसमीटर्स जो नर्व इम्पल्स को कंडक्ट करने में हेल्प करते हैं, दे आर प्रेजेंट ओनली इन द एक्सॉन टर्मिनल्स एंड नॉट इन डेंड्राइट्स और सेल बॉडी. और साइनेप्स में नर्व इम्पल्स एक्सॉन टर्मिनल से डेंड्राइट और सेल बॉडी ऑफ नेक्स्ट न्यूरॉन की ओर ट्रेवल करती है. हेंस द फ्लो ऑफ नर्व इम्पल्स इज unidirectional. Question 6, Part A. Name the regions of the brain which constitute brain stem. Midbrain and hindbrain together constitute brain stem. Part B. Which part of the brain has nerve tracts that interconnect different regions of the brain? Pons consist of fiber tracts that interconnect different regions of the brain. Pons are the part of hind brain. Question number 7. What is resting membrane potential? Give the role of sodium-potassium pumps in maintaining it. See the diagram. The outer surface of axonal membrane is positively charged and inner surface is negatively charged. The electrical potential difference across the plasma membrane of resting neuron is called as resting potential. At rest, membrane of axon is more permeable to potassium and almost impermeable to sodium. इसलिए एक्सोप्लाज्म में पोटेशियम आयन ज़्यादा होते हैं और एक्स्ट्रा सेलुलर फ्लूइड में सोडियम आयन ज़्यादा होते हैं. ये आयोनिक ग्रेडियंट across the membrane is possible due to sodium-potassium pump. This sodium-potassium pump transports actively 3 sodium ions to outside and only 2 potassium ions enter the exoplasm. This makes the exoplasm negatively charged and exterior positively charged. Question number 8. The given figure shows the lateral view of human brain. Identify the parts A, B, C, D and E. In the given figure, A is cerebrum, B corpus callosum, C cerebellum, D medulla and E pons. Question number 9. What are association areas in the cerebrum? Mention their functions. Association areas are the areas in cerebral cortex that are neither clearly sensory nor motor in function. These regions are responsible for complex functions like intersensory associations, memory and communication. Question 10, Part A. Why is cerebral cortex referred to as grey matter too? सेरिब्रल कॉर्टेक्स में न्यूरॉन्स की सेल बॉडीज प्रेजेंट होती हैं जो ग्रेइश अपीयरेंस देती हैं. हेंस इट इज कॉल्ड एज ग्रे मैटर टू. पार्ट बी. व्हाई इज द इनर पार्ट ऑफ सेरिब्रल हेमिस्फेयर referred to as white matter? Fibers of nerve tract are covered with myelin sheath, which gives an opaque white appearance to the layer. Hence, it is called as white matter. Question number 11. Differentiate between afferent neurons and efferent neurons. Afferent neurons रिसेप्टर्स और सेंस ऑर्गन से सेंट्रल नर्वस सिस्टम तक इम्पल्स को कंडक्ट करती हैं, while efferent neurons conduct impulses from central nervous system to the receptors or sense organs. Question number 12. Identify the types of 3 given neurons and write their locations in human body. A is a bipolar neuron with 1 axon and 1 dendrite, and it is found in retina. B is multipolar neuron with 1 axon and 2 or more dendrites, and this type of neuron is found in cerebral cortex. C is unipolar neuron with only 1 axon, and it is usually found in embryonic stage. Question number 13. Name the following. A. A band of nerve fibers that join the 2 cerebral hemispheres in mammals. It is corpus callosum, which joins 2 cerebral hemispheres. B. The structure that cerebrum wraps around. Cerebrum wraps around thalamus, which is a major coordinating center for sensory and motor signaling. Part C. The cell that forms myelin sheath for the nerve fibers in peripheral nervous system. It is Schwann cell, which forms myelin sheath. Part D. The granular bodies that are present in the cell body and dendrites of neuron. These granular bodies are Nissel's granules, which are present in cell body and dendrites of neuron. Part E. The bulb-like structures at the axon terminal. Synaptic knobs are the bulb-like structures present at the axon terminal. Question number 14, Part A. The given diagram shows the axon terminal and synapse. Identify A, B, C, D and E. A is axon terminal. B is synaptic vesicle, which contains chemical called neurotransmitters. C is synaptic cleft. It is a gap between presynaptic and postsynaptic neurons. D are receptors to which neurotransmitters bind, and they are present on postsynaptic membrane. And E is a chemical called neurotransmitter. Part B. What is the name given to this synapse? This synapse is a chemical synapse. Question number 15. The given figure shows the structure of neuron. Identify A, B, C, D, E and F. A are dendrites, B cell body, C Schwann cell, D node of Ranvier, E axon terminal and F synaptic knob. Part B. Is it myelinated or non-myelinated neuron? Where such type of nerve fibers are found? It is a myelinated nerve fiber and it is found in spinal and cranial nerves. Note one important point. Non-myelinated nerve fibers are commonly found in autonomous and somatic neural system. So, that's all for today. Thank you very much for staying with me. Subscribe the channel to get the information about my new video. Thank you so much.